Oh, he absolute. Oh, I punched him with the gloves.
Joe, you're the go.
What's up, YouTube? It's your guy, Real Polo Joe, back at it again with another video. So I hope you enjoyed that intro with the little uppercut to the chin through the door. That made my day. But you don't want to miss today, so stick around because I got some good information to tell you. Something that a lot of people want to know, but don't know how to do it, which is solo queuing in ranked, trying to grind up to Apex Predator. And I did it. As a matter of fact, I made it to Apex Predator twice. And right now, I believe I'm like the lowest level Apex Predator, being level 59. And then I only got it, it only took me 9 days. It's crazy, right? 9 days. Seems impossible. From bronze all the way to Predator, a whole new account, 9 days. So let me start off by telling you how I did things, because I broke it up for motivation purposes and things like that, and I think you should do the same. So it took me 9 days. I did bronze, all of bronze one day, which is bronze 4, 3, 2, 1, all in one day. I did silver in one day, gold in one day, plat 4 and 3 in one day, plat 2 and 1 in one day. So I split those up because those take a little bit longer to level up and progress through. And I didn't want to stress myself or overwork or do anything like that, so I split those up. And so that's 5, so I split the last 4 all in one day. So I did diamond 4 in one day, diamond 3 in one day, 2 and 1 in one day. So the reason I did that is just for motivation purposes. Because if I'm at, let's say, diamond 4 and the goal is for Apex Predator, if anything bad happens in diamond 4, it's just like I'm feeling like I can't make Predator. But if my goal is just to get to diamond 3, it's like, oh, well, I mean, something bad happened, I'm still pretty close to diamond 3. I still feel good. I still feel like I can make diamond 3. So I just kept my goals small. Doing that improved me a lot. And after I got to that next level, I just switched back to PlayStation, or I went back to pubs, or I just took a break altogether. Because I didn't want to overwork myself, and you shouldn't do that either. Because then next thing you know, you test your luck, and then something bad happens. But if you make it to that next level, take a break, do what you got to do, feel good, come back and then hit it the next day. Easy. So let me start with the real tips now on how I did it solo. Now let me start by saying a lot of you won't like this because I'm talking about the solo person. A lot of people don't like the random, but I'm talking from the random standpoint. So I'm gonna give the random, the solo player, the tips to succeed on how to get to Apex Predator. So first things first, what you can do is like, subscribe, and comment your PlayStation name or your Xbox name, because I can help expedite that process. I did it twice, and I can help you get there. Okay, do that, but here's the real tips. First things first, remember, take care of yourself. And I got 3 R's that can help save your life. First thing is your rank. It's your rank at the end of the day. Your rank is at stake. You don't know the people that you're playing with, and you don't really know how far in rank they are, but you do know yours, so you got to take care of yourself. Second R, you're the random, but you got to treat them like they're the randoms, because you don't really know anything about them, and they don't know anything about you, so yeah. And remember, your survival is key, because if you don't survive, you won't rank up. Your survival is key. Remember that. Alright, tip number 2. Improve your mid to long range game. That is super huge. Guns like the G7, the Flatline, R301, super accurate, great from mid to long range. Those are good, especially because you don't want to get deep into something and then have multiple people shooting at you. Those are good, great guns from mid to long range, hitting multiple targets and getting kills and assists while doing it. So also, to add to that list of guns, the Devotion. People are asleep on that gun, hardly anybody use it. But when I tell you I put people to sleep with that gun, people like, oh my goodness. The Devotion is probably like my favorite secondary gun to have. I would use the G7 and then the Devotion as my secondary. And once the Devotion starts charging up, people just like go blank. They don't know what to do. They just stand there, or I don't know. But it's a great gun because it can take out a whole purple shield and pretty much a whole blue knockdown shield too, all in just one clip. So you can you can knock a person and thirst them easy and get your kill, and then go back and heal up, or whatever you do, shield swap with them. And then I finesse like a lot of people with the devotion too. Like I would have white shield or no shield, but with a turbocharged devotion, and I was still winning the gunfight against someone with a purple shield. Plain and simple. Use that gun. Try it out. Let me know how it goes in the comment section. Also, tip number 3. Probably one of the most important ones for solo queuing. One of the most important ones, of course, but choose a legend that has a second life. And what I mean by that, a legend that can get themselves out of a situation and like restart it and try again. Legends like Pathfinder, Gibraltar, Wraith, legends like that. So like Pathfinder, he can grapple, get the high ground, and like go way across the map away from you, heal up, and then by the time fight again, things have changed. It's a new scenery. You know, anything can happen. Gibraltar, he can throw his dome shield down, heal up, and then look, he's full health, has his arm shield again. It's like, all right, let's fight again. Wraith can void. She's the fastest legend in the game pretty much after she makes a portal and runs off somewhere. And then if you take the portal, that like changes everything too, because you don't know if she put the portal behind her and then she's just standing behind it with a gun about to laser you. So those legends have a second life, so they're great for rank because you need as many chances you can get just in case. It's always for just in case purposes. Also, don't fully trust your team, because think about it. You're the random, but also they're the randoms. You don't know who they are. You don't know if they're good. For all you know, they could have camped to get the higher rankings or where they're at, because at the lower rankings, you pretty much just live to make points. You don't have to really do anything. So don't fully trust anybody. Make them prove themselves. If they're in a fight and they start losing, and you're somewhere else looting, and they made that bad decision to push a fight without the full team together, I mean, they just got to live with the consequences. And I remember specifically one instance where people were pushing a fight or something, and I didn't, and then I got called trash and all this stuff, and I ended up solo winning the game, and then they ended up wanting to play with me again. It's like, okay. But yeah, you gotta survive. That's the main thing too. You don't trust your teammates always, because they can get you in some sticky situations, and trying to get the rank, you don't wanna risk anything. Also, number 5, give an input, because your input could be good. They could take the advice, they could not, but as long as you at least tried, that's great. Number 6, this is what I did a lot. Third party, and then leave. Steal kills from people. That is super huge, because placement is important, but also getting those 5 kills or assists are important. So if you see somebody, like you see a fight going on, you get close to it, you see somebody taking a Phoenix kit, oh, you better start throwing as many shots as you can. You bound to hit one of them, and once one hit, you might knock them, because if they're taking a Phoenix kit, that means they're most likely low on health. If they're taking a battery, light them up. If they're taking anything, if you see them healing, light them up. If you see them resin, light them up. Third party, then leave. If you feel like after you knock them and kill them, you have a safe space to loot, then do that also. But the priority is to just get a kill and then leave, because you don't want to get third party. You want to be the third partier, and you want to get out before you get third party. Because most likely, if you're thinking about third partying, someone else is too. But you got to do it in a smart way, which is my next tip. Be smart. Don't put yourself in situations that could get you killed. Because remember, being solo, your survival is that's the only thing that matters. So be smart. Put yourself in situations and set yourself up for fights that you know you can win. Like, get the high ground first. Things like that. Heal up first. Throw a ultimate first, and do anything. Just set yourself up for success. Do smart things. Rotate the smart way. Don't do anything dumb. Be smart. Number 8. People might not like this either, but you got to do it sometimes. Camp for placement. If you got 5 kills already and your random teammates don't, and they trying to push kills that are like risky, tell them, hey, I mean, I already got my 5. I'm trying to get some placement. I don't want to push nothing that's crazy. So find some good hiding spots. Let them do them. I mean, if they not down with it, I mean, if the game is still going on, you would still have to put in work anyway to get the win. So they would still have an opportunity to get kills. But a lot of people don't want to hear that. They like to get reckless. And when they feel like they just need kills, they want to go try to fight every single person. End up getting third party. End up losing the fight. Losing the rank. Causing you to lose your rank. That's not a good feeling. So camp for placement. After you get some kills, even before you get kills, get some placement points too, because a lot of the from about bronze all the way to plat, you get a lot of points for placement, at least from what I feel like. Number 9, land and loot. Land and loot for sure. You have to land in a good spot, and you have to loot. Like, choose a good spot that has a good loot too. So I also had a player get mad at me before also because I separated from the team, which I advise you not to do unless you feel like you can hold your own. But I went to a completely different spot because they chose like one of the worst places that I absolutely hate to go land at. And then there were like 3 other teams that went there too. I think it was a fuel depot. Yeah, fuel depot. I absolutely hate that spot because there's not enough loot. It's just like, especially not for 3 teams. It's barely loot for myself. And then with 3 teams and they die pretty much instantly. And then asked where was I at. And I was like, I'm alive, bro. That's where I'm at. And then they ended up telling me, they said something to me that stuck to me that had me laughing. They told me I would never make diamond. And well, look at where I'm at now. Predator the 2nd time. But yeah, you gotta land in a good spot that has good loot for everybody. And also you gotta be able to get loot, because like 9 times out of 10, if I just land somewhere where there is people there too, like 10 other squads, 9 times out of 10 I'm landing on a P20 in a Mozambique. 9 times out of 10. There's that one random time where I will land on like a Devotion or a G7 or something like that, but it hardly ever happens to me. And remember, staying alive is important, so if you don't think you'll land on something good like that, do not even land there, because you'll probably die, and then you'll be upset when you lose a whole lot of points because of a bad place to go. Also, so last but not least, and I got a bonus tip for you also after this last one. So, send invites and make friends. Yep, I'm doing this for the solo players, but don't just do it solo. After you meet somebody that's a good player and y'all just click together, invite them, make friends with them. Try to get a game in with them again, because that could just help you rank up faster. If y'all keep getting good games in, then think about it. You'll be getting to Apex Predator in no time. So you gotta, once you play solo, you gotta be cool. You gotta make new friends, make good players, and send invites, because that's the way to do it. When I played on Xbox and I got to Predator a 2nd time, I made a ton of new friends because they played good, and we just clicked together. I mean, I'm pretty easy to click with when I'm playing with randoms, but it was a great experience. Meeting new people and playing with new people, hearing different things, meeting funny people. You'll have your ups and downs, things will happen, but remember that once you're playing solo, you have to try to make new friends. You have to try to just make friends, and that'll get you there even faster, because solo is tough. It is tough. But for the bonus tip, the bonus tip is, as I said before, like, subscribe, and comment your PlayStation name or your Xbox name below to get a game in with me. I've gotten a couple people to Predator already, more than a couple, or helped them out. So, and I can also help you out too, working on people in the process. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really hope it helps you. And if it doesn't, let me know. If it does, let me know. Have my comment section very full, please. And I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Enemy down.
Loading. Listen up. I'm getting shot at. Need to recharge. shot. Need to recharge my shield.
Recharging shield.
Reloading. Healing up. Eyes are open now.
I am repairing myself.
I've got something focused. Reloading. Reloading.
I'm taking fire, friends.
I've got some hits on me.
Shields are recharged.
Reloading.
Fire on the enemy.
Just giving my shields a recharge. Reloading. Reload. Hostile spotted. Reload. Listen up, I'm getting shot at.
Reload. Enemy down.
Heads up, not all of us are in the ring.
You are the Apex Champions.